Hello all, welcome to PA Wealth and Investment Services Group. I am CA Sukhman and today in this video we will talk about the performance of a company Bajaj Finance Limited. To know whether this stock should be a part of your watch list, keep watching this video till the end. Now let's begin. Bajaj Finance Limited is a subsidiary of Bajaj Finserv Limited and is engaged in the business of lending and acceptance of deposits. The company has a diversified lending portfolio that is focused on retail, SME as well as commercial customers with a significant presence in rural as well as urban India. Bajaj Finance Limited की presence है across 3000 locations in India, जिसमें से 1690 locations हैं rural, smaller towns and villages में. It focuses on 6 broad categories: consumer lending, SME lending, commercial lending, rural lending, deposits, along with partnerships and varied related services. Bajaj Finance Limited के मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर है मिस्टर राजीव जैन. ही इज एसोसिएटेड विद द कंपनी फॉर ओवर अ डेकेड. उन्होंने कंपनी ज्वाइन की थी 2007 में when it was a small captive auto finance company, but today it is a giant in comparison. He is 51 years old. He has more than 22 years of experience in the consumer lending industry. Previously उन्होंने काम किया है companies like GE, American Express and AIG. उनका vast experience है in the lending businesses जैसे कि auto loans, durable loans, personal loans and credit cards. अब देखते हैं कंपनी का शेयर होल्डिंग पैटर्न. प्रोमोटर्स की होल्डिंग है 56.03% एज ऑन 31 दिसंबर 2021. म्यूचुअल फंड्स होल्ड करते हैं 7.43% ऑफ द ओवरऑल शेयर्स ऑफ द कंपनी. फॉरेन पोर्टफोलियो इन्वेस्टर्स हैव होल्डिंग ऑफ 22.85% और अदर नॉन इंस्टीट्यूशंस होल्ड करते हैं 11.01% ऑफ द ओवरऑल शेयर्स ऑफ द कंपनी एज ऑन 31 दिसंबर 2021. Now let's look at the group structure of Bajaj Finance Limited. The parent company of the group is Bajaj Holdings and Investment Limited, जिसके अंडर आती है Bajaj Auto Limited, that is into the core auto business of Bajaj Group. Maharashtra Scooters Limited, that is into the auto spare parts manufacturing. Bajaj Finserv Limited, जिसमें सारी कंपनी की फाइनेंशियल सर्विसेज कंपनीज आती हैं. Bajaj Finance Limited, जनरल इंश्योरेंस, लाइफ इंश्योरेंस, हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस, जो फाइनेंशियल बिजनेस है बजाज ग्रुप का, वो सब आता है बजाज फिनसर्व लिमिटेड के अंडर. नाउ द कोर स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ बजाज फाइनेंस लिमिटेड इज इट्स प्रेजेंस अक्रॉस द कंट्री. एज ऑन 31 दिसंबर 2021 कंपनी के डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन नेटवर्क में इंक्लूड होते हैं 1,28,300 डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन पॉइंट्स. कंपनी की ज्योग्राफिकली प्रेजेंस है अक्रॉस 3000 लोकेशंस इन इंडिया. ये जो डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन नेटवर्क है ये स्प्रेड है अक्रॉस कंज्यूमर ड्यूरेबल स्टोर्स इन द अर्बन एरियाज, दैट इज 29,500 डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन पॉइंट्स. कंज्यूमर ड्यूरेबल स्टोर्स इन द रूरल एरियाज 27,900 डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन पॉइंट्स. डिजिटल प्रोडक्ट स्टोर्स में कंपनी की प्रेजेंस है बाय द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन पॉइंट्स 28,800. लाइफस्टाइल रिटेल स्टोर्स 10,800 डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन पॉइंट्स. बाय EMI कार रिटेल स्पेंड स्टोर्स 17,800 डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन पॉइंट्स. कंपनी के काउंट देखें अगर हम बजाज ऑटो डीलर्स एंड सब डीलरशिप्स में तो 6,000 काउंट है कंपनी की प्रेजेंस का, and the direct independent sale agents count is about 7,500. This is the count as on 31st December 2021. The company is investing deeply in UP and Bihar to reduce its concentration risk and create new growth opportunities. अब देखते हैं बजाज फाइनेंस के assets under management, means what is the lending portfolio of the company. अगर हम चार्ट देखें ओवर लास्ट 10 years there has been a significant growth in the assets under management of Bajaj Finance Limited. In FY12 the total assets under management, that is the total amount of lending portfolio of the company, was rupees 13,107 crores and which has grown to 1,81,250 crores at the end of December 2021. Bajaj Finance has emerged as one of the largest retail asset financing NBFCs in India. While the group has been reporting a strong growth in the AUM over last 5 years, growing at a CAGR of 27%, compounded annual growth rate last 5 साल का कंपनी के assets under management का रहा है 27%, which is a quite a good growth. For December 2021 quarter, on a consolidated basis, the AUM registered 8.6% quarter-on-quarter growth. That is, it rose to rupees 1,81,250 crores, with Bajaj Housing Finance Limited constituting the 27% of the AUM. Now let's look at the classification of AUM of Bajaj Finance Limited into different business categories. The AUM of Bajaj Finance Limited is highly diversified. Consumer B2B auto finance is 8% of the AUM. Consumer B2B sales finance is 8%. Consumer B2C businesses constitute 20% of the AUM. SME business loans constitute 13%. The rural B2C business constitute 8%. Commercial lending is 5%. Loan against securities is 4%, and mortgages constitute 32%. So a highly diversified business segmentation. The AUM of the company is highly diversified, which is a very positive factor for the company, because few of the segments contribute to the increase in profitability of the business, and some contribute to the expansion of the company. In consumer lending, if we see, the Bajaj Finance Limited has continued to be the dominant lender for consumer electronics, furniture and digital products in India. और कंपनी ने फाइनेंस किए हैं 8.9 मिलियन कंज्यूमर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और डिजिटल प्रोडक्ट्स परचेजेस फाइनेंशियल ईयर 2021 में. कंपनी रही है लार्जेस्ट फाइनेंसर ऑफ बजाज ऑटो मोटरसाइकिल्स एंड 3-wheelers 2021 में, and there was an increased demand for personal mobility during the pandemic period. During FY21, it financed the purchase of over 6,14,000 motorcycles and about 59,300 3-wheelers in FY21. ये constitute करता है 34% of the domestic sales of Bajaj motorcycles और 54% of the domestic sales of Bajaj 3-wheelers. So next is the borrowing mix of Bajaj Finance Limited. NBFC का बोरिंग स्ट्रक्चर देखना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है, बिकॉज जितना वो वेल डाइवर्सिफाइड होगा, इट मीन्स कंपनीज के पास अलग अलग सोर्सेज हैं फंड्स रेज करने के. दैट इज़ अ बेटर फॉर द फाइनेंशियल कंपनीज, because it denotes the good credit worthiness of the company and the trust of the brand. So if you look at the borrowing mix of Bajaj Finance Limited, it is well diversified into public deposits, bank loans, non-convertible debentures and other sources like external commercial borrowing, short-term borrowings and subordinate debt. So 20% are the public deposits, bank loans constitute 29% and non-convertible debentures constitute 38% of the overall borrowing mix of the company. Over last 7-8 years, the company's public deposits have increased. They were zero in FY13, and now at the end of December 2021, the public deposits constitute 20% of the overall borrowing of the company. So the borrowing mix of the company is highly diversified, which denotes a good brand image of the company, good credit worthiness, and it denotes that the company is able to retain a competitive financial cost. Next is the NPA ratio of the company. Bajaj Finance Limited comes under the lowest NPA ratios of the NBFC industry. The gross NPA ratio is 1.73 at the end of Q3 of FY22, and net NPA is 0.78%. So the NPAs of the company have been kept under control, and it comes under one of the lowest among the NBFCs of the country. Now some key financial ratios of the company. Firstly, the growth of net interest income of Bajaj Finance Limited. The compounded annual growth rate of net interest income has been 27% over last 10 years, which is a good ratio. The AUM of the company has also grown at a CAGR of 27% over last 5 years. The net interest margin has also been retained by the company over last 10 years between 9 to 11%, and it is 9.5% in FY21, a little lower than FY20 due to pandemic situation. The cost to income ratio of the company has been retained and has not expanded over last 10 years. On the contrary, it has reduced over the last 5 years. It is 30% in FY21. Next, look at the overall financial picture of the company. The operating income has grown at a CAGR of 32% and PAT has grown at a CAGR of 30%. If you look at the return ratios, the company has even expanded over last 10 years or retained at the similar level, except for FY21. There has been a fall in the return ratios and the margin of the company. Overall, the financial performance has been good of Bajaj Finance Limited. अब देखते हैं मार्केट पोजीशनिंग ऑफ बजाज फाइनेंस लिमिटेड या फिर मार्केट शेयर अगर हम देखें बजाज फाइनेंस लिमिटेड का। अगर हम कंज्यूमर ड्यूरेबल फाइनेंसिंग में देखें जो कंपनी का 7% है AUM का, बजाज फाइनेंस होल्ड करता है 65% मार्केट शेयर फाइनेंस सेल्स में, जहां पे कंपनी की प्रेजेंस है 57,000 कंज्यूमर रिटेल स्टोर्स. The company's the retail store penetration has increased over the years and the total consumer base grew at a CAGR of 25% अगर हम last 5 सालों में देखें FY16 to FY21. Customer base also increased by 20% year on year in 9 months of FY22. Bajaj Finance has been consistently earning robust net interest margin of above 9% as we have just seen in the financial ratios of the company, and it has been retained since inception. It is led by high yielding loan portfolio and competitive cost of funds. The softening of funding cost in FY21 by more than 100 basis points over FY20 helped the company maintain its margins even when the interest reversals increased due to asset quality stress. कंपनी के plans हैं टेक्नोलॉजी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में इन्वेस्ट करने के, जिससे वो कस्टमर्स को सुपीरियर और सीमलेस एक्सपीरियंस दे पाएँ, which can increase the number of transactions and volume. These investments would have been a bearing on the operational cost over the next 1-2 years as stated by the management, but it could show results in the long run. And the company's ability to manage its credit cost and drive down its operating cost on a sustainable basis will be the critical in further improving the profitability of the company. These has been the key inputs from the management discussion till December 2021. There have been few key inputs from the con call highlights of Q3 of FY22. Firstly, Bajaj Finance के बोर्ड ने अप्रूव किया है कैपिटल इन्फ्यूजन ऑफ ₹2500 crores to support its capital needs over next 24 months. कंज्यूमर बिजनेस फॉर्म करता है 34% ओवरऑल AUM का कंपनी की. As per the management, asset quality performance was healthy. Further, for Q3 FY22, costs were under control and also the company's top 20 dealers contribute the 20% of the incremental disbursement. Further, the new customer addition guidance is up from 70 to 80 lakh per year to 80 to 90 lakh on the back of robust infrastructure. तो क्या है बजाज फाइनेंस लिमिटेड की ऐसी स्ट्रेंथ्स जो कंपनी को और ग्रो करने में हेल्प करेंगी? अगर हम आगे देखें तो कंपनी इज द लार्ज एंड वेल डाइवर्सिफाइड NBFC. Bajaj Finance has emerged to be one of the largest retail asset financing NBFCs in India, and it continues its too prolonged strategy of building scale and maximizing profit. कंपनी के सेगमेंट्स को अगर हम डाइवर्सिफाइड व्यू पॉइंट से देखें तो मॉर्टगेजेस, स्मॉल बिजनेस लोन्स, कमर्शियल लेंडिंग ये फोकस करते हैं कंपनी का स्केल बिल्ड करने में. और दूसरी तरह अगर हम देखें ड्यूरेबल लोन्स, पर्सनल लोन्स, 2 and 3 व्हीलर लोन्स, कंपनी के ये सेगमेंट्स फोकस करते हैं profit maximization में. So the well-diversified lending portfolio has helped the company to improve its performance over last 10 years, and even if we see from inception, and this strength will help the company to grow further. Secondly, the strategic important subsidiary and part of Bajaj Group. Bajaj Finance Limited is a strategically important subsidiary to Bajaj Group. The company gets significant financial, managerial and operational support from its parent, Bajaj Finserv. It also drives synergies from being a captive financier for Bajaj Auto Limited. Further, Bajaj Finance Limited is one of the crucial entities in the group's financial services business, and its established track record of profitable growth enhances its strategic importance. Company plays a critical role in helping Bajaj Auto to meet its sales target and maintain its market share. It financed around 36% of the Bajaj Auto sales volume in fiscal year 2021 from 20% in fiscal 2020. Further, the unlikely event of Bajaj Finance Limited requiring group support at an extraordinary situation, Bajaj Holdings and Investment Limited has ample liquidity in the form of cash and bank balances and portfolio of quoted investments to address any these kind of requirements. Lastly, a small risk factor to look out for the company is its high exposure to asset segments like personal loans, consumer durable loans, which includes lifestyle and digital loans, two-wheeler, three-wheeler loans and unsecured business loans, which are exposed to the vulnerability of economic cycles. I hope with this video you have got a few of the key inputs of the detailed research of Bajaj Finance Limited. If you want to know in detail about the company, visit our blog blog.pawealth.in. The link to the detailed research article of this company is given in the description below. This is CA Sukhman from PA Wealth signing off. Keep investing and keep growing.